When my neighbor tried to buy his way into being meaner than me, part 1/2. I've lived in this apartment complex for like 5 years now. My neighbor, Steve, has been a problem since day one. He's always making snide comments about my music taste and tries to stir up drama wherever we are. I've learned to ignore him, but today was different. He comes over to my place at around 8 p.m., looking like he just rolled out of bed, which he probably did. He tells me that he's giving me a gift, a set of speakers for my living room. I'm thinking maybe he's finally decided to be a good neighbor, but then he drops the mic and says it's because he wants to help me appreciate music more. Get out of here. He hands me the speakers, which are actually pretty nice, and tells me that I should use them to enjoy his favorite bands, which is just code for listen to your own crap. I'm trying not to laugh at this point, but it's hard when he's being so blatant about his condescension. He gets up to leave, but then stops himself and says something that makes my blood boil. You know, I've been watching you, and I think you're just a little too comfortable in your own skin. You need someone like me to shake things up around here. Excuse me? What does he mean by that? Is he implying that I'm somehow uninteresting or boring? Newsflash, Steve, I've got more personality in my little finger than you have in your entire being. He leaves, and I'm left standing there feeling like I've just been hit with a truck. What is wrong with this guy? And why did he think that giving me speakers would somehow make me a better person? I mean, I get it, he's broke, but that's not an excuse for being such a twerp. As I'm trying to process everything, I hear a strange noise coming from outside. It sounds like arguing. Is Steve having some kind of meltdown over here? I glance out the window and see him standing on his balcony, yelling at another neighbor. This is getting good. Part 2, fast forward a few days, and word starts spreading around the complex about Steve's gift debacle. People are actually siding with me now, who knew, and I'm getting messages from other neighbors offering to help out when it comes to dealing with him. But then the real kicker hits. Steve shows up to my doorstep again, this time with a pawn shop receipt in hand. He tells me that he's been selling all his possessions online just to afford the gift he gave me, and I'm not talking about the speakers, which, BTW, are still sitting in my living room. He actually sold his grandma's jewelry and his own car to buy those speakers. I'm trying not to laugh again at this point, but it's hard when someone is being so delusional. You're just jealous of my generosity, he says, as if that even makes sense. I take the receipt from him and show it to him, pointing out that he spent all his money on something that was basically just a PR stunt. He looks at me, realization dawning on his face, and for a split second, I see a glimmer of shame in his eyes. But then it's gone, replaced by his usual smug self. You'll never win, he says, as he storms off. I watch him go, feeling a mix of emotions, anger, frustration, but also a sense of satisfaction knowing that karma's got this guy beat.